Welcome to NEN TV. I'm Daniel Holmesy, and on this episode, we're going to be focusing on the Community Day at the Victory Garden. This episode is actually being sponsored by the Department of Environment of the City and County of San Francisco. Where are we? We're in the middle of the San Francisco Victory Garden. Today is going to be all about bringing the community to this garden and let them experience for themselves what's going on right now in the slow food movement. We have amazing partners like the Sustainable Living Roadshow, which has these beautiful interactive exhibits that people can learn how to live in balance with the planet, and Slow Food Nation, which is going to be putting on a major event here in San Francisco about food and cuisine and how people can learn to live with fair, great food. So we really look forward to taking you out and learning about this amazing day. So we're here with the Beat Rangers, a program from the Hayes Valley Neighborhood Parks crew. Nora, you're one of the garden educators in the organization. Tell us a little about your organization, its relationship with this amazing garden.
Well, we are based in the Western Addition out of Koshland Garden, and we have a program with teens in the Western Addition. And we came here today to check out our broccoli, see how it's going, say hello, and also because they're having a sustainability fair today, and so the kids can see the different plants that are growing and talk to folks about this garden.
I have a question. Are these sprayed with pesticides?
What do you think?
Yeah.
They are not. It's all organic.
So we also have some of the Beat Rangers here today. We have Dahimia and Sabran. What do you guys think about the Victory Garden?
It's nice. I like how everything has like a little pattern and how it's made and everything.
Yeah, organized.
Some communities have great access to fresh produce, and some communities don't really have as many supermarkets and places to get fresh produce. What do you think about that issue?
I think that we need to solve it by making more like gardens and more areas that's bigger for the communities to go to instead of having just supermarkets, because like everybody can pitch in, everybody can help. Even if you're not helping, then you can go there and appreciate it.
Three Sisters planting. Native Americans would plant this way, and it's very healthy for the soil to plant the corn, the beans, and the squash all together.
So we're here with Monica and Kira, the Golden Gate National Parks Conservancy. Thanks for coming out, you guys, today. What exactly is your organization's role with the SF Victory Garden?
So what we have here are some important pollinating attractor plants that you could use in your own garden if you wanted to increase pollinators coming in and pollinating your food crops. And all of these plants are some of bees' favorite plants. So you can have butterflies, bees, and other insects and birds that will come and pollinate these plants looking for nectar or just the beautiful colors. They're attracted to the beautiful colors, and they'll get pollen on their legs and they'll move it around from plant to plant and produce seeds.
So we're here with Johnny Unite Us at the Community Day at the Victory Garden. So what's your message today specifically? I mean, what do you want to tell the kids and the families that came out today?
I'll tell you one thing. Don't panic. Just go organic. That's all you need to know. It's the Sustainable Living Roadshow. And we're going to teach about gardening, and we're going to teach about solar electricity, and we're going to teach about how you live lighter on the planet so that we can reduce global warming.
So what's the most popular part about the Sustainable Living Roadshow?
Well, I think the most popular part about the Sustainable Living Roadshow happens to be the Conscious Carnival. So we got toss out fossil fuels, where you get a piece of coal and you throw it. And when you throw it, it knocks down an oil derrick and turns into a solar panel or a windmill. Then there's Recycle Swish. It's like a basketball hoop game, but instead of one basketball hoop, there's 5 of them. And you get to sort your trash into all the different things, from cans and bottles and paper compost.
So why don't you take us out with a little bit of one of your great jigs I love so much?
All right, well, the farming gig, it goes like this. Nature School can show you how. You can start with me right now, 'cause I will see you through. 'Cause every day I tend the plants, and I offer them a chance to grow with sun and water too. Ah yes, I'm farming, I'm farming, I'm farming, I'm farming, and I'm farming in the name of the earth. All right, I'm farming, farming, and I'm farming to preserve her worth.
Next person to toss out fossil fuels. Mo, you're tossing out fossil fuels. All right, so what do we got here? We got oil derricks, we got gas pumps and coal factories. What do you want to get rid of?
I'm going to get rid of the oil derricks.
Why do you want to get rid of the oil derricks?
Because they're ugly and they stink.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, try again. Oh, it totally missed you. You got to work hard if you want to reduce your dependency. It's not easy, Mo. It's not easy. Oh, my God!
We're here with Gordon Jenkins of the Slow Food Nation, and we want to touch base with these folks and find out, you guys have taken a really active role in the installation of this Victory Garden, because you have something special coming up.
Well, it's a big event here in San Francisco. There's going to be a big farmers market happening on the left side that's going to snake around, featuring California farmers and artisans, really the people that make up the local food system. And then this side there's going to be a sort of outdoor food bazaar called Slow on the Go, sort of like slow fast food, to say like, hey, slow food doesn't mean food that's cooked very slowly, but actually food that's good, clean, and fair, that's a place where you know it comes from, and food that's simple and easy.
Sending out the peace vibe, sending out the green vibe, sending out the bike vibe. Got to leave your Hummer outside the club. You got to leave your Beamer outside the club. You got to leave your Lexus outside the club. But not us, baby, 'cause we roll right up. We roll right up. We roll right up. We roll right up.
We're here with John Bella with the SF Victory Garden. John, tell us a little bit about not how important it is just to have the garden here in the Civic Center, but what does a community day at the Victory Garden mean to you?
Well, the way we conceived of this garden is really as a garden of communities. Different than a community garden. It really means that we've come together here to make this happen. And doing this kind of outreach is really what it's all about. It's really like getting the message out to folks in the city to say, here's some steps you can take if you're interested in sustainable practices, some real tangible things you can do, and it starts right here.
So how does it feel to, put something like this in place and then have the community come out in such great numbers, really to see for it themselves?
Well, it's really nice that we've created a social space, a context where people can really come together and brainstorm and share ideas about how to take this to the next level. So it's been incredibly successful to create a space like this, but then really to see the community come and turn out and turn it into the kind of place that we're trying to create. This is a community garden. It's for the entire city, and we've got an incredible turnout here today. And so that's what it's all about, getting the message out.
It wouldn't have been a community day at the Victory Garden unless there was a Victory Garden. So you guys did an amazing job. What are any final thoughts for our viewers just about when as they think about the context of this, about what this can mean in their lives at home?
Well, I think, broadly we're talking about all-out food production. That's the goal. We want to leverage the momentum of this garden to really expand and do a food gardening on public lands throughout the city. Whether it's backyards, whether it's school districts, whether it's underutilized public parks. It's really about maximizing the productivity of public lands, and that involves a level of community engagement and stewarding of public lands that we haven't seen for a couple years. We need to invest, get our communities engaged in parks and playgrounds and in food gardens like this.
We're here with David Poskell from the Department of the Environment. And David, you're a member of a team that's working on a variety of projects with Sean Rosenmoss. And one of them is like the Victory Garden, and the other half of that equation is the upcoming Slow Food Nation event here in San Francisco. Tell us a little bit about why the Department of Environment is so active in this area right now.
Food touches upon, when you look at food and the food system, it has an impact on the environment, it has an impact on public health, it has an impact on social justice issues, it certainly has an impact on the San Francisco economy. And so the interesting thing about this is it gives us a wonderful, visible demonstration. It lets us begin to engage people in the discussion. And then once we get them in for the celebration, then we can start to engage them in the larger dialogue about the issue and why food, beyond just the experience of enjoying food, has an impact on a lot of the things and different aspects of our life. We're very fortunate that we live in a region that you can see a little sampling of it right here. It's a wonderful Mediterranean climate, and we can grow just about anything we need.
Well, obviously the Department of the Environment really gets it, and we really appreciate your guys' amazing support today, not only for the garden, but also in supporting today's production of this episode of NEN TV. So we want to thank you, Sean, and of course our good friend Mark Westland down there at Department of Environment. So that's it. Community Day at the Victory Garden's over. What an amazing day. Of course, here in the amazing setting of the Victory Garden here in San Francisco, but on top of that, the Sustainable Living Roadshow, teaching people from all over the world, actually, how they can live in balance with nature. And of course, Slow Food Nation, coming out here letting people know about this amazing event they can plug into at the end of this month. We want to thank our sponsors, the Department of Environment, and all the other partners that helped make this successful. Neighborhood Empowerment Network Television community helping you live in balance with your world and make your neighborhood a better place to live. I'm Daniel Holmesy. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you at empowersf.org.